The X2 is an interesting proposition within BMW's lineup. It's certainly a crossover because it can neither be pigeonholed as an SUV or a jacked-up hatchback. The X2 prioritizes style over practicality, and while it's fun to drive with its low-slung driving position, it lacks the commanding view that many buyers like in this kind of car. The cabin delivers the high level of quality and kit that we've come to expect from BMW, although it's starting to feel dated next to its peers. If space is a priority for you, then you will be better served by the roomier, and less expensive, X1 instead. Within the 2 Series level of BMW cars, there's also the more commodious 2 Series Active Tourer MPV as well. BMW has been a player in the SUV game since the X5 first went on sale in 1999, and the firm has spent the intervening years finding niches to launch new SUV models into. The X2 arrived in 2018 to fill a small gap between the X1 and X3, and like other even-numbered X models, it's designed with a sportier brief and more practical odd numbers. That said, the X2 isn't a 4-door coupe SUV like its bigger X4 and X6 stablemates, but rather a low-slung and swoopy 5-door that retains a modicum of estate car practicality. It may look sporty, for an SUV crossover at least, but the X2 is pleasant to drive rather than an enthusiast's delight, being based on the same front and four-wheel drive UKL2 platform you'll also find underneath the Mini Countryman. The X2 is available with both drive options, and cars fitted with the 4x4 system have BMW X Drive badges, while front drivers are referred to as S-Drive models. BMW enthusiasts set great store by the Mark's rear-wheel drive platform as the key to fine handling, but the X2 manages to deliver a decently pleasing set of driving responses in spite of its raised ride height. That's at least partly due to the fact the X2 rides lower than most SUVs, which means you don't get such a commanding view of the road when you're driving it. The X2 also sacrifices some interior space over the X1, thanks to its design-led exterior styling. The lower roofline doesn't affect headroom too severely, but the small windows mean it can feel a bit claustrophobic inside, and the view out the back isn't the best, either. Diesel engines are no longer available in the X2 lineup, which leaves the core of the range populated by 18i and 20i badged 2.0-liter petrol engines, delivering 134 bhp and 176 bhp respectively. The former is only available as a front-wheel drive model, while the latter offers a choice of upgrading to BMW's X-Drive 4-wheel drive system. The 18i comes with a 6-speed manual gearbox as standard, while the 8-speed auto that's standard on other models is available as an option. The 20i comes with a 7-speed auto as standard. The plug-in hybrid, PHEV, X-Drive 25e offers an alternative powertrain option, and uses a 123 bhp 1.5-liter 3-cylinder petrol unit plus a 93 bhp electric motor for a combined maximum output of 216 bhp and up to 32 miles range in EV mode. At the top of the range is the 302 bhp M35i. Buyers no longer have the option of the SE or M Sport X trim, leaving just the Sport and popular M Sport specifications. Prices for the X2 span from around £34,000 to more than £50,000, which puts it at the heart of the premium crossover and SUV class. Add some options and those costs rapidly spiral, so be careful when looking at the list of extras. Rivals include the Volvo XC40 and Jaguar E-Pace, top-spec versions of the Volkswagen T-Roc and Mini Countryman, as well as lower-spec versions of the Range Rover Evoque, plus the aging Audi Q3 and more hatchback-like Mercedes GLA. However, there are other rivals in-house, because the BMW X1 offers a similar drive but with a more practical interior, while the 1 Series offers lower running costs and sporty handling in a cheaper, more car-like package. Overall, some may say the X2 is a car designed to fill a niche that doesn't exist in the first place, but others will appreciate an appealing SUV package regardless of the compromises.